Welcome to the Transitions Daily podcast. Transitions Daily is an online recovery group that offers a daily distribution of popular recovery resources accompanied by a secret Facebook group for discussion. We hope you enjoy today's readings.
This is Transitions Daily for June 30th, read by Craig M. from Denny, Scotland. AA Thoughts for the Day. Anonymity. We now fully realise that 100% personal anonymity before the public is just as vital to the life of AA as 100% sobriety is to the life of each and every member. This is not the counsel of fear, it is the voice of long experience. Alcoholics Anonymous, Comes of Age, page 293. Thought to consider. Walk softly and carry a big book. Acronyms. Anonymous. Actions, not our names, yield maintenance of unity and service. Just for today. Aware from Bill's story. My friend suggested what then seemed a novel idea. He said, "Why don't you choose your own concept of God?" That statement hit me hard. It melted the icy intellectual mountain in whose shadow I had lived and shivered many years. I stood in the sunlight at last. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 12. Daily Reflections. Sacrifice, Unity, Survival. The unity, the effectiveness, and even the survival of AA will always depend upon our continued willingness to give up some of our personal ambitions and desires for the common safety and welfare. Just as sacrifice means survival for the individual alcoholic, so does sacrifice mean unity and survival for the group and for AA's entire fellowship. From As Bill Sees It, page 220. I have learned that I must sacrifice some of my personality traits for the good of AA, and, as a result, I have been rewarded with many gifts. False pride can be inflated through prestige, but, by Living Tradition 6, I receive the gift of humility instead. Cooperation without affiliation is often deceiving. If I remain unrelated to outside interests, I am free to keep AA autonomous. Then the fellowship will be here, healthy and strong for generations to come. As Bill Sees It. Imaginary perfection. When we early AAs got our first glimmer of how spiritually prideful we could be, we coined this expression: don't try to be a saint by Thursday. That old-time admonition may look like another of those handy alibis that can excuse us from trying our best. Yet, a closer view reveals just the contrary. This is our AA way of warning against pride blindness and the imaginary perfections that we do not possess. Only step 1, where we made the 100% admission that we were powerless over alcohol, can be practiced with absolute perfection. The remaining 11 steps state perfect ideals. They are goals towards which we look and the measuring sticks by which we estimate our progress. The first was from Grapevine, June 1961, and the second from 12 and 12, page 68. The Big Book quote. We then look at step 6. We have emphasized willingness as being indispensable. Are we now ready to let God remove from us all the things which we have admitted are objectionable? Can He now take them all, every one? If we still cling to something we will not let go, we ask God to help us be willing. Alcoholics Anonymous, 4th edition, Into Action, page 76. 24 hours a day. AA Thought for the Day. Alcoholics are unable or unwilling during their addiction to alcohol to live in the present. The result is that they live in a constant state of remorse and fear because of the unholy past and its morbid attraction, or the uncertain future and its vague foreboding. So the only real hope for the alcoholic is to face the present. Now is the time, now is ours. The past is beyond recall. The future is as uncertain as life itself. Only the now belongs to us. Am I living in the now? Meditation for the day. I must forget the past as much as possible. The past is over and gone forever. Nothing can be done about the past, except to make what restitution I can. I must not carry the burden of my past failures. I must go on in faith. The clouds will clear and the way will lighten. The path will become less stony with every step forward I take. God has no reproach for anything that He has healed. I can be made whole and free, even though I have wrecked my life in the past. Remember the saying, neither do I condemn thee. Go and sin no more. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may not carry the burden of the past. I pray that I may cast it off and press on in faith. From Hazeldean Foundation, PO Box 176, Centre City, MN 55012. My name's Craig and I'm an alcoholic. Thanks for giving me the honour of reading Transitions Daily for the month of June.
We hope you enjoyed today's readings. You can also receive Transitions Daily via email and discuss today's readings in our secret Facebook group. So for more information, go to dailyaaemails.com today.
Other than the 24 hours a day reading, unless otherwise specified, all quotes copyright Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc., 1952, 1957, 1967, 1973, 1975, 1976, 1980, 1981, 1984, 1985, 1988, 1990, or 2001.